I, on behalf of the District Bar Association, Baripada, and the judiciary of the Mayurbhanj, welcome you all to this auspicious and august gathering. It is indeed a proud privilege on my part to welcome the dignitaries, the Honorable Justice to the dais, and we'll be doing it by presenting the Chow Salami, and they will be escorted to the dais by the Chow artist, and ultimately they will give Chow Salami to them in the dais itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have the pleasure of welcoming Justice Sri A.K. Mahapatra, Judge, High Court of Orissa, Honorable Sri Justice Debabrata Das, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and Honorable Justice Dr. B.R. Sarangi, Judge, Orissa High Court, to be escorted to the dais. I would request the members of the District Bar Association, lady members of the District Bar Association, to escort them along with the Chow artist. Thank you. I would request Justice Dr. B.R. Sarangi sir to kindly come and adorn the dais, please. Request Justice Debabrata Das to be escorted to the dais by the lady members of the District Bar Association. Justice to kindly be escorted to the dais. I will request the members of the District Bar Association to present flower bouquet to the dignitaries on the dais. And I also request my President, District Bar Association, Sir Pradeep Ratha, to please come to the dais, and Secretary Biplab Barik also to please come and be seated on the dais. I would also request our district judge to please come to the dais. Request Sonali to please come and lighting of the lamp. As we go ahead with the program, I will request their lordships to offer floral tribute on the lotus feet of Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, and seek his blessing for this wonderful occasion, and also inaugurate by lighting the lamps.
दीप ज्योति परम ज्योति, दीप ज्योति जलाए गना, दीप हरत में पापम, दीप ज्योति नमस्तुते, शुभं करतु कल्याणं, आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदं, द्वेषबुद्धिविनाशाय आत्मज्योति नमस्तुते, आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय ब्रह्मज्योति नमस्तुते, ब्रह्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय गुरुज्योति
Those members participating in the chorus are requested to please come to the dais. बंदे उत्कल जननी जो मैंने गाइबे से मैंने दया करके जो मेंबर मैंने से स्टेज को आसो. Satyaranjan Behera to please come to the dais. Satyaranjan Behera. We will, with the permission of the chair, we would now have the chorus of the state song Bande Utkala Janani by the members of the District Bar Association.
चारु भाषा वन्दे उत्कलजननी वन्दे उत्कलजननी
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. 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 I would humbly request जो माने रास्ते रे ठिया आइचंती दयापूर्वक साइड को चली जांतु. Leave the passage, please. And with this, I request our respected district judge to please come and give the welcome address. Sir.
Namaskar and good morning. Honorable Dr. Justice Bidut Ranjan Sarangi, Judge, High Court of Orissa. Honorable Sri Justice Devabrata Das, Judge, High Court of Orissa. Honorable Sri Justice Aditya Kumar Mahapatra, Judge, High Court of Orissa. President of the District Bar Association, Sri Pradeep Kumar Ratho, and Secretary of the Bar Association, Sri Biplab Kumar Barik, and other dignitaries present of the dais. Today is a remarkable day for the Mayurbhanj Judgeship. A long cherished dream is going to be realized soon. At last, the mega event of laying a foundation stone of a new and modern judicial complex at Baripada is going to be fulfilled today. I am highly proud and privileged to welcome you all to this ceremony on behalf of Mayurbhanj District Judiciary and District Bar Association Mayurbhanj. With great honor, I welcome Honorable Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar, Chief Justice of High Court of Orissa. His Lordship is a great visionary. He is a pathbreaker and trendsetter in reform of judicial administration of the state. You all know this celebration is possible only for his proactive and timely intervention at every important stage of this district court complex project at Baripada. On this occasion, I especially welcome Honorable Dr. Justice Bidut Ranjan Sarangi, Judge, High Court of Orissa. His Lordship has practically spearheaded the construction era of subordinate judiciary of our state. Many projects of subordinate judiciary came to light in his tenure as the chairman of building committee for the subordinate courts of our state. This project is one of his favorite projects meant for ordinary citizens of Mayurbhanj. I extend my warm welcome to Honorable Sri Justice Devabrata Das, Judge, High Court of Orissa. His Lordship was very kind and generous enough to guide us to the overcome hurdles while planning and implementing of this project at this place. He is indeed a catalytic force to carry out this project into reality. At the same time, I extend my hearty welcome to Honorable Sri Justice Aditya Kumar Mahapatra, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and Administrative Judge of Mayurbhanj. He's personally visited to this work site along with the law and bar members in the month of September 2022. That particular step ensured and assured the bar members about the commitment of the Honorable Court to carry out this mega project. In fact, he is watching progress of this project almost day to day and ultimately gave this happy moment to celebrate us today. I also welcome other Honorable Judges of Orissa High Court who are joined in this meeting through electronic mode. In this occasion, I welcome Registrar General Sri Patak Kumar Patra to this ceremony. I will also welcome Sri A.K. Pasya Kamad, Registrar Vigilance, who has joined in this meeting through electronic mode. I welcome other members of registry and officers of the Honorable Court who are joined in this ceremony through electronic mode. I welcome all judicial officers and judicial staff of this station to this ceremony. On this occasion, I welcome Sri Himanshu Kumar Lal, IG of Police, Eastern Range, Baleshwar. I heartily welcome Sri Binit Kumar Bharadwaj, Collector and District Magistrate Mayurbhanj, along with his team, including 2 ADMs. I welcome Sri B. Gangadhar, SP Mayurbhanj, and his team to this occasion. I also cordially welcome Sri Santosh Kumar Joshi, DFO, Sri Rup Kumar Bhanu, CDMO, Executive Engineer, Baripada, Executive Officer, Baripada Municipality, Executive Engineer, WATCO, AGM, BSNL, Executive Engineer, Baripada Electrical Division. I cordially welcome entire engineer team of Mayurbhanj R&D Division, like Sri Gauri Charan Giri, Sri Gaurahari Kamila. They stood beside us literally day and night and further under scorching sun and heavy rain. I also welcome architect Sri Alok Swai and his team of A+B Incorporation to this ceremony. A special welcome to all and each law and member of this bar. Very hardly anyone can forget their interest for this project. This project is put through today only due to their support and patience. I also welcome President and Secretary of District Advocate Clerks Association, Stamp Vendors Association, and their members to this occasion. I welcome the members of the print media and electronic media. At last, I cordially welcome each and every ladies and gentlemen present here in this memorable celebration. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. I, on behalf of the District Bar Registration, have a special welcome to our Honorable Chief Justice of Orissa High Court, Dr. S. Muralidharan, who has been kind enough to grace this occasion virtually. Sir, we are indeed honored in your august presence. Ladies and gentlemen, I would request Honorable Sri Justice A.K. Mahapatra, Judge Orissa High Court, to give his address. Sir. जैसे change please. I would request Honorable Dr. Justice B.R. Sarangi, I am so very sorry. I would request our district Bar Association President Pradeep Kumar Ratha. I missed it. To come and address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Justice Odisha High Court Dr. S. Muralidhar, Honorable Justice B.R. Sarangi, Building Committee Chairman of Odisha High Court, Honorable Justice Debabrata Das, the son of the soil, Honorable Justice A.K. Mahapatra, Administrative Judge of Mayurbhanj District Judiciary, IG Mr. Himanshu Lal, Collector Mayurbhanj, Vinit Bharadwaj, B. Gangadhar Rao, SP Mayurbhanj, other government officials who are present in the occasion, the Judicial Magistrate of the Mayurbhanj District Judiciary, my members of the bar who are present in this occasion, the print media and the other staffs of the judiciary, I welcome you all in this occasion because the reality, the dream that we have seen, it has ended with a reality. The foundation stone is going to be laid today of the new court building for which we have struggled for more than 20 years. When the resentment was made by the members of the bar relating to construction at Takatpur, I searched for a place where the court building will be built up. The district bar associations give me the resolution. The district bar associations also recommend. And I found that there is 67 acres, 60 decimals of the jail campus. So it was chosen that at least 7 acres should be taken from this place for the purpose of court building, which will be within the Baripada town. Then the matter was presented before the Honorable High Court. When I met Mr. Justice Debabrata Das, he in reply said that this jail is under the Home Department and the High Court is also under the Home Department. It will be immediately materialized and there will be no problem, Your Honor, relating to the transfer of the land in favor of the judiciary. The person who took the initiative is none else but Dr. S. Muralidhar, Chief Justice of Orissa High Court, who immediately recommended to the government to transfer the land to the judiciary, and accordingly the land was transferred. I congratulate also the building committee chairman who took initiative to recommend for the purpose of the construction of the building and this building is going to be constructed, and the staff quarter is going to be constructed, for which the project has been estimated, and it has already been sanctioned of rupees 110 crores. The whole question is, the court building foundation stone is going to be given here as today. But my humble submission to all, the junior lawyers and the senior lawyers also, let us thought for the next generation. Let us thought that not only one Baripada Das has been here or elevated to the High Court from this part. Let us take initiative to elevate 100 of Baripada Das to the Orissa High Court. That should be our motto, and that should be the reality. And we must think for it, think for the junior lawyers, and think for the reality to bring them in the streamline and to get them learned about the law. With this, I conclude because time is short. Thank you. Jai Jagannath, Jai Ma Ambika.
Thank you, President District Bar Association, Baripada. I would now request Honorable Sri Justice A.K. Mahapatra, Judge, High Court of Orissa, to deliver his keynote address, please.
Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu, Mangalam Madhusudana, Mangalam Pundarikaksha, Mangalam Garudatwasha, Jagannath Swami Nayan Pathagami Bhavatume. A very good morning to all. Subha Sakala, Suprabhat. My Lord, the Chief Justice of Orissa High Court, Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar. My elder brother, Dr. Justice B.R. Sadangi. Justice Devabrat Das. This year's Mayurbhanj, Mr. Patnaik. President of the Mayurbhanj Bar Association, Baripada Bar Association, Mr. Ratha, Secretary Mr. Barik, other office bearers, the judicial officers of Mayurbhanj Judiciary, senior advocates, junior lawyers, distinguished guests who are of the dais. Today indeed it is a very historic occasion. We are going to lay down the foundation stone for the new court complex. At the outset, I must say that by this process, we are not laying down the foundation stone for a building, state-of-the-art building. We are also laying down the foundation for many junior lawyers, aspiring lawyers who had a dream to excel in this field. For them, we are also laying down a foundation stone for their future. So I hope they will capitalize on this, they will prosper, they will excel, they will prepare themselves, and they will fight with any lawyer of the state, be it of the state or of the country. My dear friends, junior lawyers, on this auspicious occasion, I would like to say a few words to you particularly. It is, you all must be having a dream. So to fulfill those dreams, you need those kind of infrastructure. And with the blessings of our Honorable Chief Justice and Chairman Building Committee, Dr. Justice B.R. Sadangi, we have been able to provide, in the process of providing you that infrastructure so that you can fulfill your dreams. Dear friends, always remember that the two things you must always remember, the Bar Association and the judicial system. So far the Bar Association is concerned, always remember, it is like your mother. It has nurtured you, it has helped you to grow. So always respect the Bar Association and the seniors. So far the judicial system is concerned, I would say that it is like your father. It provides you bread and butter relentlessly. Whoever he or she may be, the judicial system provides you bread and butter. You must equally respect the judicial system. Unless you show respect is a reciprocal thing. Unless you show respect, you will not get respect. In that context also, I would say you have to have some commitment. The recent developments like these strike calls, guns, this vandalism in court premises, it has raised a lot of concern at different quarters. So in the process, what is happening is the system is, public faith in the system is eroding. So I would request on this auspicious occasion, please don't indulge in such type of activities. Look at your past. So far, Mayurbhanj district is concerned, the judicial system, it started in 1860. There was a High Court, there was a Supreme Court under the kingdom of Maharaja Purnachandra Dev. Thereafter, it continued. Just remember the contribution of King Sriram Chandra Bhanjadev for the creation of separate state and for the recognition of Odia language. So remember those legends of the soil, draw inspiration from them. So you must conduct in a manner that will restore the public faith in the system. Dear friends, so far commitment, hard work is concerned, nobody can be a better example than our Chief Justice himself. He has been working hard, toiling for this entire state judiciary, as a result of which, within the tenure of his lordship, the entire state judiciary has undergone a transformation. As a result of which, we are being counted as one of the leading states in the judiciary in the national map. It has happened within last 2-3 years. It is all because of his lordship's leadership qualities. So far, his lordship is concerned, he is like a guru to me. I have learned many things from him, and I'll continue to practice those things which I have learned from him. So I'll not take much time because the star of today's function is our beloved Chief Justice. So I would also, along with you, like to hear him also. So before I depart, I request that let us take a place today on this historic moment that we will make the Baripada judiciary as one of Mayurbhanj judiciary as one of the best judiciary in the state of Odisha. So let us take that place. Will it do or not? Out to the Thank you, Bande Utkal Janam.
Thank you, Your Lordship. With your kind words and enlightening words, you have boosted up the morals of the young generation and as well as the total fraternity of ours. I would now request Honorable Sri Justice Baripada Das, Judge, High Court of Orissa, to kindly come and address the gathering. Sir.
Namaskar, a very good morning to all of you. Our beloved Chief Justice, Honorable Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar, who has joined us from New Delhi by virtual mode, who is the star attraction for today's function, as also the chief architect behind the laying down of the foundation stone of the judicial complex at Baripada. My elder brother, Honorable Dr. Justice B.R. Sadangi, the chairman of the building committee, my younger brother, Justice A.K. Mahapatra, the administrative judge of the district of Mayurbhanj, brother Honorable Justice Chittaranjan Das, who has joined us through virtual mode despite of his busy schedule and in a holiday way from by remaining at Cuttack perhaps, Learned Registrar General Mr. Patra, Learned DCS Mr. Patnaik, Collector and District Magistrate Mayurbhanj Mr. Bharadwaj, Superintendent of Police Mr. Gangadhar, and Mr. Himanshu Lal, the Inspector General of Police, Parasar Division, Mr. Rathav, the President of District Bar Association, who has been elected for the second time or third time, I don't know exactly the number, and his entire team, all the judicial officers present, other government officials, learned members of the bar, especially the younger brothers and sisters, distinguished guests, staff of district judiciary, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. Today, actually, I should not have been on this side. I should have been on that side because it's a local function for me, and I'm a part of this function as a member of your bar. Looking to the spectrum of history, I could see today the day when I, with some junior members of the bar, my friend members of the bar, were riding the steps of the heritage building going to the district judges court on the first day when I joined here. That was on the first day of March 1985. I also see the day when I alighted from the steps by bidding farewell to the district judge and other judicial officers of this district who were then serving as also the members of the bar to leave the place for not forever physically, but to leave the place so that I would not be able to again appear in court in this place so far as now it is the position has taken me. Friends, now you are fortunate that you will be having a state-of-art judicial complex at your place. And I think the plan that has been made will be the best as on today as it situates in any place in the state. So the time has come that with all these technological developments which will be put in place under the guidance and direction of our Honorable Chief Justice, who is very keen in development of the judiciary and dispensation of justice with the help of technology, you must capitalize that as my brother Justice Mahapatra has stated. You must take the advantage and reap the fruit or benefit of the same. Otherwise, the very purpose of today's function will not be the dream. We may say that it has been physically put, but it will not be achieved in reality. Friends, we must know that the challenge the judiciary is facing, and you must rise to the occasion. All these infrastructures which are provided to you are with the revenue of the state, which are collected from every citizen of the country. So when you discharge your function, you must look at the person who is at the bottom level and say that whether I have done my duty to the satisfaction of that gentleman or not. This justice seeker who is coming to the court, he should be given the proper treatment, and he should not be treated as a peasant to have come to you, that for some reason he can be neglected or otherwise. But he has come to you for redressal of his grievance. He has a cause which you say that he has a cause to be redressed. So you must do the needful. The judicial officers will also have to discharge their duty, and they will also, I hope and trust, take the advantage of this technological equipments put in place for them, which have already been provided in the old place, but now it will be provided in more in numbers. Today, actually, I have 5 M solutions for you. The first solutions that you have to face the challenge is take the proper mindset. Second M is proper method, apply proper method. Third M is go by proper means. Fourth M is proper manner. Fifth M is the message ultimately should give the proper message to the people. So with these words, I'll be saying that hope you will be able to grapple the challenge which the judiciary is facing today, and this infrastructure which will be coming up within a year or so. You will be definitely having the opportunity to discharge your duty with double speed. And as now these old trains are being replaced by the new fast moving trains, I hope the judiciary of this district, the speed of the dispensation of justice in this district will be doubling its speed after this infrastructure is put in place. With these hopes, I again give my thanks to my Honorable Chief Justice and other judges of the High Court to have given me this opportunity. In fact, I am not associated with this, should not have been associated normally with this function. Just because thinking for a moment that I belong to this place, I think my Chief Justice has been kind enough to permit me to appear here and speak before you a few words. With all these, I extend my thanks to my Honorable Chief Justice and other judges of the High Court, and also to all of you who are present. And I hope and trust that our members of the bar will not lag behind in helping the justice delivery system in delivering the justice to the teeming millions who are coming to the court to seek justice. Jai Ma Ambika.
Thank you, Honorable Justice Baripada Das, for your kind words and making us feel elevated with your gracious presence. I would now request Honorable Justice Dr. B.R. Sarangi, Judge, Orissa High Court, to please come and give his blessings through address. Thank you.
My esteemed Honorable Dr. Justice S. Muladhar, the Chief Justice of Orissa High Court, and the leader of the judiciary of the state, and more so, is the pathfinder for us, judiciary, for all of us, those are on the physical mode and virtual mode, observing the proceeding. And my dear brother, Honorable Justice Devabrata Das, the son of the soil, as I already told by the President, I endorse the same view along with the President. The son of the soil is present here at the stance of the Chief Justice to address you and see and make encouragement to all that you be like him tomorrow. Therefore, at least we can have more Devabratas in Orissa High Court. And my dear younger brother, Honorable Justice Aditya Kumar Mahapatra, the Administrative Judge of Orissa Mayurbhanj District, Administration Judiciary, the dear Aravinda Patnaik, the District and Session Judge of Mayurbhanj, Baripada, then Pratap Kumar Patra, the Registrar General, High Court of Orissa, Mr. Akhil Kumar Paschim Kumar, who is in virtual mode, witnessing the same Registrar Vigilance of Orissa High Court, and all the vibrant officers of the registry, without whom and without whose support we could not have possible on our part to do the work in a systematic manner with the able guidance of the Chief Justice. And Sri Vinit Bhardas, Collector and District Magistrate, Mayurbhanj Baripada, Sri B. Gangadhar, Superintendent Police, Mayurbhanj Baripada, Mr. Himanshu Lal, IG of Baleshwar, present here, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Ratha, President, District Bar Association, Baripada, the Biplab Kumar Barik, Secretary, District Bar Association, Baripada, each of the bar members, those are present here, and above all, the citizens of Baripada, those who are sitting here and also witness the same by virtual board, and more specifically, the Baripada, the Mayurbhanj district is covered by many scheduled caste and scheduled tribe people. Therefore, the downtrodden people that are witnessing this function, I really congratulate them on my behalf, because it is for them the institution is coming up. I owe my gratitude to them for their presence here. And lastly, I now convey my best wishes to the executive agency who was to undertake the work henceforth. Now great responsibility has come to them to see that this should come out in time granted to them, and money has been sanctioned, money has been paid to them. Now that you have seen different complexes and you have witnessed the entire plan for which is going to come up within a short time. Therefore, now their work has come so that it can come it can complete within a short period. Before delving into the issue, I can point out here the vision of the Honorable Chief Justice of Orissa High Court. We don't know how these 2 years, 5 months have passed with the leadership of Honorable Justice S. Muladhar. The day he joined Orissa Judiciary, his dream was fulfilled by making a transformational judiciary of the state in different manner. And here is a chief who has visited every nook and corner of the state, and with a short span of time, I can say that we, the local judges, we might not have visited many places, but the Chief Justice has visited the entire state and know the pulse of these people and try to do the best of the best for the judiciary and for the betterment of the lawyers and also the litigants and the judicial officers. And he has realized he is level who is facing what difficulties, starting from the litigants to the lawyers and judges. Then what is requirement? He has realized and he has thought of very keenly and did his work so efficiently, and with a short span of time, we have rated as #1 in the country. I owe my deepest gratitude to Honorable Chief Justice, sir. It is your leadership have given this milestone to survive in this country. And I think and I hope that this will continue henceforth, even if you are there or not there. The way you have shown us, we try to move on that path so that at least the tradition of this High Courts and this tradition of the judiciary of Odisha should remain as it is. And I believe that all the lawyers, those are present here, will accept unanimously the action taken by the Chief Justice and steps taken by the Chief Justice, which have materialized by him and through us. Nevertheless, I can understand that when the question of infrastructure has come up, which is a part of the development of judiciary, the movement started when Justice Vineet was the Chief Justice of this court and subsequently an elevated judge of the Supreme Court of India. He wanted that every court should be well equipped. But the responsibility was sudden on me as the chairman of the building committee at the very earliest. Normally this responsibility is sudden to the judge senior the cadre itself. Then I expressed my views to him, saying, sir, I'm a young judge, I cannot do, I may not do, it may not be possible, but he has reposed confidence on me. And at one stretch I find out that the lands in which the courts are not functioning do not belong to the judiciary. Even if your Baripada old court doesn't belong to judiciary. Even Cuttack Jilla court is not belongs to the judiciary, it belongs to education department. Therefore, we want to have a transformation of judiciary. I requested the Honorable Chief Justice, along with my dear and brother judges, Honorable Justice Saturna Pujari and Honorable Justice Sujit Raj Prasad, who is now in Jharkhand High Court. Yes, sir, we have to do something, for the betterment of the judiciary. That itself says that what you want to do, go ahead. Then I find that you have to take land in each and every place. Each and every place means for district judiciary is 5 acres, for subordinate judiciary is 3 acres, for peripheral courts it's 3 acres. And that has been immediately materialized by calling a high-level meeting of the government, and government unanimously agreed, and I must congratulate the government that they have cooperated with us to give these lands for the betterment of the judiciary. And I express my deepest gratitude to the government that they have not shown any type of conservativeness to grant the land in favor of the judiciary. Therefore, the movement starts from that place. But that was remained stale during the COVID period. But after the Honorable Justice Dr. S. Pulu joined, then when he came to know that this is the development, really I owe my deepest gratitude to him that he has taken a very, very progressive views and said that no, we have to materialize it at any cost. And that is the dream of the Honorable Justice Vineet, which has been now materialized with Honorable Justice Dr. S. Mullidhar. I, on behalf of the Orissa High Court and on behalf of all, express my deepest gratitude to both of the Honorable Chief Justices of the High Court of Orissa, who has given us this magnificent building, and as such, the building will come up very shortly, and you will all enjoy with this new infrastructure. The infrastructure doesn't mean that only building. Infrastructure means also many things, which includes your perseverance, your knowledge, your development, your assistance to the all the persons those who are in need of justice. Therefore, I request all of you that you should be well equipped with your own vision, so that the justice dispensal system should be very, very near and dear to the needy people. Thank you all for giving this opportunity to me to say something about what I'm carrying in mind. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for your kind words and enlightening words, which has given a boost, a moral boost to all of us. I would now request their Lordships to please come to the foundation stone where it will be virtually opened, sir. I will request our district judge, president of the district bar association, to be present near the foundation stone. I would, with profound regard, request our most adorable and Honorable Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar, Chief Justice, Honorable High Court of Orissa, to be kind enough to inaugurate or to unveil the birth of the foundation stone. Sir, please. Ladies and gentlemen, as the proceeding of unveiling of the foundation stone, I would request that the short video presentation to be presented. Thank you. The much awaited deliberation of the Honorable Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar, Chief Justice, Honorable High Court of Orissa. I would request His Lordship to be gracious enough to address the gathering. Thank you, sir.
Pranam, Vande Utkale Janani. I hope I'm audible to everyone there. My esteemed colleagues, Dr. Justice B.R. Sarangi, Justice Devabrata Das, Justice Aditya Mahapatra, my dear colleague Justice Chittaranjan Das, who's also present in virtual mode, the District Judge, Shri Aravinda Patnaik, Shri Pradeep Kumar Ratha, President, District Bar Association, Shri Biplab Barik, Secretary, District Bar Association, my own Registrar General, Shri Pratap Patra, my Registrar Vigilance, who's here with me, Shri Akhil Paschim Kapad, Shri Vinit Bharadwaj, Collector, Shri Gangadhar, SP, all the judicial officers of Mayurbhanj District, present physically and virtually, the dear members of the bar, present in large numbers, all the present there, Shri Prasad Das, the eloquent anchor of the proceedings. It's indeed a very, very happy occasion for Mayurbhanj District and the state of Odisha, that a long cherished dream of the people of Mayurbhanj is coming true today. Mayurbhanj has been in the forefront of not only the freedom movement and the movement for creation of a separate state of Odisha and its ultimate merger with the state of Odisha and the Union of India. It has also produced several legal luminaries. It has been a very, very active participant in the evolution of the legal system in Odisha. We can date back to the time when Utkal Gaurav, Shri Madhusudan Das, appointed Utkalamani as a government leader in the kingdom of Mayurbhanj. This has seen a lot of history. Visitors to our Museum of Justice in Cuttack would have noticed that the District Judges Court in Baripada has become one of the inspirations for the heritage court building that we've reconstructed in the Museum of Justice. When I visited Baripada about 2 years ago, I was stunned by the beauty of the heritage building of the District Judges Court in particular. At the same time, I noticed how congested the court complex was, understandably, because over the years, the number of cases in that district has grown phenomenally. In fact, today, you have almost 70,000 cases pending in the district judiciary in Baripada. And almost 57,000 cases are civil cases and 13,000 cases are criminal cases. I'm sorry, the other way around. 13,000 are civil cases and 57,000 are criminal cases. I noticed how some of our judicial officers were sitting in very, very narrow spaces. And since the day I visited was a rainy day, I found that they were under extremely difficult conditions functioning as courts. So the need for a modern court complex in a bigger space was indeed a dire one. And I'm glad that in these 2 years, we have been able to find a solution acceptable to everyone, particularly the Bar Association. And I must congratulate and thank all my colleague judges, the earlier administrative judges, and the present administrative judge, Shri Aditya Mahapatra, Shri Devabrata Das, who's actually been an integral part of the development of the judiciary in Mayurbhanj, although as he says, he may not have been the administrative judge, but he really cares a lot for the bar in Mayurbhanj and for the development of the court complex in Mayurbhanj. He pays very keen attention to whichever district is entrusted to him. And in this case, since he's a son of the soil there, I can understand how he is passionate about ensuring that Mayurbhanj gets the best of the facilities as a district court. I need not say much about my other dear colleague, senior colleague, Shri Dr. Justice B.R. Sarangi. If, I have been to two high courts, Delhi High Court, Punjab and Haryana High Court, and I can vouchsafe that Odisha judiciary is very, very fortunate to have a judge like Justice Sarangi, spearheading the building committee and several other committees for his utter and complete devotion and dedication to transformation of the judiciary in Odisha. It is a privilege to have a colleague like him who really works 24/7 and delivers on every task that is entrusted to him. So it's been a pleasure being associated with all these colleagues who really think, breathe, and live for the judiciary in Odisha. This transformation that they've been talking about in the last 2 years has been largely possible because of their active cooperation. The active cooperation of the registry of the High Court, spearheaded by Shri Patra, the Registrar General, and all my other registrars and deputy registrars, assistant registrars, our CPC, who's organizing this whole event in virtual mode, Shri Satyaprakash Roy Chaudhary, and another team, a dedicated team of professionals. And I must also compliment all the district judges who've been, completely dedicated to the task of this transformation of the judiciary in Odisha. I need not say much, but I'm sure as lawyers, you have felt the changes in your district courts. You can see how the court complexes are now looking much better. They're able to be maintained better, how the judicial officers are more dedicated to their tasks. And there is a larger, effort made by the lawyers themselves to adapt to the changes. They've been given training in the use of all the e-facilities, including e-filing. I'm very happy to see and note that Mayurbhanj district has for 2 consecutive years produced 2 women lawyers of the year. In the year 2021, we had Ms. Nivedita, and in 2022, we had Ms. Husna Nesan. I hope they are there in the audience. They need special compliments from all of us for being the role models for the lawyers, the younger lawyers in particular, how to conduct trials, how to stick with the task, how to see the whole case through from start to finish. They've received this recognition from their peers. As you're all aware, when you have the Lawyer of the Year scheme announced, we had a jury of 5 in the districts, including the district judge, the CJM, the bar president, and 2 senior members of the bar. And these 2 young women lawyers have been the torchbearers for the district bar in Mayurbhanj, and we should all appreciate their effort. I'm hopeful and sure that the lawyers in Mayurbhanj will, as Justice Mahapatra was saying, renew their pledge to extend their cooperation to the judiciary and to see that Mayurbhanj is among the forefront of the districts in Odisha, which produces good lawyers, in turn producing good judges for both the district judiciary as well as the High Court. One of the best examples we have, of course, sitting with us today is Justice Devabrata Das. He comes from a rich tradition. His father was a leading lawyer in Baripada, laid down good standards, good traditions, and this is what we need. The bar is one of the oldest institutions in the world, and this institution grows by the good practices laid down by the senior members of the bar. And in my first interaction I had with the Baripada bar 2 years ago, I was struck by how learned the bar was, how well informed the bar was. And I can vouchsafe for even the present office bearers of the bar, both Shri Pradeep Kumar Athar and Biplab Barik, who are perhaps the best examples of the bar in Baripada. I'm glad that all the differences that we may have had over the selection of the site have all been resolved with your active cooperation. And of course, as Justice Sarangi was pointing out, with the cooperation of the state government. We must use this opportunity that in this modern court complex, which you are going to have in about 18 months' time, we have the best practices established, the best traditions established. We continue the glorious path that we've had and lay a very bright future, foundations for a very bright future for the younger bar, for the future generations of the bar. All over Orissa, the effort is to make sure the bar gets the best of the facilities. You would see in the video, you would have seen that there is going to be a separate bar building with all the facilities. Most of these district complexes will have all the facilities that are necessary for the members of the public. After all, they are the ones funding this entire exercise. This is all out of public money. These are public institutions, and they must deliver justice to the public. And we want to make the experience of visiting the court for the litigant, for the public, to be not a traumatic one, not to be a stressful one. We're looking at greater spaces, more light, more air, better ventilation, better ambience in which the courts will function, whether for lawyers or for judges, including adaptation of technology for all the modern facilities that we can think of, and to make the experience of visiting the courts, conducting a case, a very comfortable and easy one. As I've been saying even earlier, all these efforts are to ensure better delivery of justice, efficient justice, effective justice as speedily as possible, for which we need the active cooperation of the bar. The Baripada bar has been extending its cooperation in the past, and I see every reason for this to continue in the future as well. Our cooperation with the with the bar and the district judiciary is what is going to ensure that the constitutional promise of equal and fair justice to all is delivered. Without the bar, the judges cannot function. Without the bar, there cannot be a healthy development of the law. And without the bar, there cannot be a learning of new techniques, new developments in the law, new branches of the law. The bar is like a university. It is where everyone learns, not only the lawyers, but the judges also learn the way to handle cases, the newer trends in the law, the developments in the law. Now, with the help of technology, it is possible for the young lawyer to watch the proceedings, not just in the Orissa High Court and other high courts, but also the Supreme Court of India, and not just the Supreme Court of India, but courts of the world. You can watch the proceedings of the Canadian Supreme Court, of the UK Supreme Court, of the Australian High Court. You can watch proceedings of many, many courts in the country, in the world, and develop your own best practices. Try and emulate those best practices. Bring all those best practices into the system, judicial system and legal system in Odisha, so that we have a healthy development of the law, which will benefit the people of Odisha. I'm extremely delighted to see the large gathering of lawyers and public in Baripada. And as Justice Sarangi was pointing out, of the participation of the tribal populations, the scheduled castes, who constitute a considerable percentage of the population of Baripada, our systems, our practices must ultimately benefit them and better their lives. And with this consciousness, we must continue to function in a healthy manner as bar and bench. This court complex is expected to be ready in 18 months' time. It is coming up at a considerable cost. Just the main court building of ground plus 4 floors would cost around 60 crores of rupees. We must be thankful to the state government for fast-tracking all these proposals through its Judicial Infrastructure Management Agency, which has become an integral part of our judiciary, which has helped clear all these proposals. And as Justice Sarangi was pointing out, all the executing agencies, they've all been on board, ensuring that all these projects are executed on time. And we have the best practices as far as construction is concerned, standards. We observe all those standards. And I'm sure the Baripada district complex would be a shining example of the best examples of judicial infrastructure for the whole country. I compliment the judges, I compliment the lawyers on this very happy occasion. I take leave of all of you. I would have very much liked to be present there, but I'm here on an official assignment. I'm part of a committee constituted by the CJI, which is looking into specific aspects of the functioning of the judiciary as a whole in the country. And that is why I'm not able to be physically present. But I wish all of you all the very best on this very happy occasion. Vande Utkala Janini and Jai Hind.
Of Honorable Chief Justice, I have one line to say, sir.
Yes.
Being dealt in hyperboles, I have no words to express my thanks again in this soil where I was born and started my profession. Sir, when the chariot of justice has been rolling under the leadership of my Lord the Chief Justice, Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar, as the erstwhile member of this bar, I can only assure and I hope and trust that the present members of the bar will leave no stone unturned to see that the chariot reaches its destination as desired by my Lord. I crave the blessings of Lord Jagannath and Ma Ambika, who is the Adhishtatri Devi of our land, for the purpose. With all this, I again extend my thanks to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for your kind words and enlightening words, and also at the same time, enlightening us with the future, the present, and what will be the past. I had the unique opportunity of hosting you on your visit to our district bar association, and I knew from that day that we will be hoping for good days to come, and yes, the good days have already come. Thank you, sir. And with this, I would request the members of the District Bar Association to present a small token of our love and appreciation to the Chief Justice of Orissa High Court and their lordships, those who are present here, through mementos, which has been specially crafted and designed by our President, Secretary, with this thing we are going to immediately and shortly present the mementos, and I would also request the Registry General to also come up to the dais to receive the memento. I would request Denny Tenjappa and Bhaswati Panda to come and present the memento virtually to the Honorable Chief Justice of Orissa, Dr. Muralidhar. This is a small token of our appreciation, sir, for you, specially designed and crafted. This is a Dokra art form, and when you see this, you will remember us. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will request Anil Kumar Behera and Babita Behera to please come with the memento to be presented to Honorable Justice Dr. B.R. Sarangi. Not. Sit down. Arun Kanti Mahanti and Lipika Panda. To present the memento on behalf of the district bar to His Honorable Justice Baripada Das, High Court of Orissa. Rahul Karthik and Rupasri Naik. To present the memento on behalf of the district bar to Honorable Sri Justice A.K. Mahapatra, Judge, Orissa High Court. I request and call upon the Registrar General, High Court of Orissa to Mr. Patra to please come to the dais and receive a token of our appreciation for your kind presence amongst us. Sripada Mahakul and Madhusmita Naik.
Sorry.
I would request Biplab Barik and Sarmista to come to the dais along with the memento to be presented to our respected district judge. I would call upon my secretary, Biplab Barik, to propose the vote of thanks.
जय जगन्नाथ आज आम गोटे बहुत गर्व आ गौरव एवं सौभाग्यर दिन दीर्घ परिश्रम दीर्घ 10-12 वर्ष धरी जो आमर चेष्टा प्रचेष्टा परामर्श आलोचना विमर्श एवं संघर्ष जहाँ भी थिला ताहा आज सफल रूपायन हो पारछि आमर जो नूतन कोर्ट बिल्डिंग रो जे विश्वकर्मा आमर ओडिशा हाईकोर्ट रो मान्यवर मुख्य विचारपति श्रीजुक्त डॉक्टर जस्टिस एस मुरलीधर सारंग पाई एवं सारंकर जो प्रथम थर बारिपदा विजिट दिला तापरे आम मानकर सुविधा असुविधा देखि किबळी भाबे से सुरकुर हेई परिबो सार चेष्टा करथिले एवं तांकु सहयोग करथिले हमर बिल्डिंग कमिटी चेयरमैन सार जस्टिस षडंगी सार महोदय एवं आमर पोर्टफोलियो जज अछंती श्रीजुक्त आदित्य महापात्र सार सर्वोपरि समस्त को जदि टाणी उतारी कि आज सक्सेस करितथि से होचंती आमर पार्टीर लढुआ पुओ आमर गर्व गौरव देवव्रत सार सी जेतले प्रथमे आमर सभापति आसी जगह सिलेक्शन कले जे तकतपुर को जीवार असुविधा होची ए जगहटी सुरपुर जगह केमती हबो से देव सारंग सहित जेतले आलोचना कले देव सार कहले तुम माने राजी हो करे दायित्व मोर तेणु देव सारंग बकरे आमे ऋणी से आम 12 मेंबर हेले भी ओडिशा हाई कोर्ट विचारपति भाव में से जो डिसीजन नैचंती जो हमको सहयोग करचंती तेणु तार ऋण सुझी हेबनी ताठू सबुठ बड़ कथा है आमर जो जिला जज जॉइन कले से प्रथम दिन जॉइन कला पाखु केमती बिल्डिंग करवा केमती आपण माने भल्ले बसिबे केमती आज्ञा रहबो बहुत परिश्रम करचंदे आज्ञा तेणु स्वल्प समय स्वल्पता दृष्टि मते जो कहै छी धन्यवाद अर्पण करिया पई धन्यवाद अर्पण करिया गोटे बहुत बड़ काम आज्ञा कोउठी गोटे छोट भूलटे रही जिवो ताहाक छाड़ी देई जिवि मते दया करी क्षमा करी मोर कहया कथा प्रथमे धन्यवाद देवी आज ये महान काम पाई ओडिशा हाईकोर्ट रो मुख्य विचारपति श्रीजुक्त जस्टिस एस मुरलीधर महोदय को एवं धन्यवाद अर्पण करी जस्टिस बी आर षडंगी सार को जस्टिस एवं धन्यवाद अर्पण करी आमर देवव्रत दास महोदय को एवं धन्यवाद अर्पण करी जस्टिस आदित्य महापात्र सार को से बहुत समय देइचंती आमर कोर्ट बिल्डिंग निर्माण करिया पाई जिला वकील संघ बारिपदा मयूरभंज जनसाधारण तांको पाखरे ऋणी धन्यवाद देवी आमर जिला वकील संघर सभापति वरिष्ठ आईनजीवी श्रीयुक्त प्रदीपव्रत महोदय को से सबु बेले तांकर एही 72-75 वर्ष बयस भी यंग भलिया काम करके आज हमको ये जिनस दे पारछंती एवं धन्यवाद देवी आमर जिला जज श्रीयुक्त अरविंद पट्टनायक सार को से काद भितर पशिगले 8 दिन तले से काद भितर पशिगले पुलिस ठिया समस्त ठिया काद भितर आठवे कादरे पशि चली गले जे कौ जगह आम मीटिंग करवा कौन करवा कौटी बिल्डिंग हम तेणु धन्यवाद देवी आम पाखे ऋणी सर्वोपरि तापर आम धन्यवाद देवा ओडिशा सरकार होम डिपार्टमेंट को जी हमको जगह आगामी पीढ़ी जगह देती एवं एते भल जगह देती जोटा कि आम कोर्ट सहित पुणी धन्यवाद देवी जिलापाल सार को बस स्टैंड जगह देती विनीत भरद्वाज सार को धन्यवाद देवी आमर एसपी महोदय को जिते जहाँ पुलिस दरकार जिते प्रशासन दरकार 2 दिन धरिकी लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन धन्यवाद दूसरी आ बेसी धन्यवाद देवी आम आईजी हिमांशु लाल सार को जे निमंत्रण रक्षा कर आज एत व्यस्तता भितर आम पाखे आसी पहुंची आउ आम जिलार जी प्रशासन अधिकारी चाहे माने आपनकर विचार विभाग अधिकारी मान ऋण सुझी हेनी सब जिला जज 7टा पर्यटन खटई जे केमती बिल्डिंग तैयारी करबा कौन करबा से माने भी सहयोग करछन तेणु तांको पाखरे मध्ये आमे ऋणी आउ बड़ कथा हला जिला वकील संघ बारिपदार आमर जो 1200 खंडे सदस्य अछंती केमती ओपनिंग हबो केमती काम हबो केमती आमे बड़ एसी घरे बसिबा चालिया रे बहुत दिन बसिले तेणु समस्त एक मन एक प्राण रे निजर मत देले ना रथ सार विप्लव बारिक जेटा कहूचन जिला जज जेटा कहूचन समस्त को आमे सेफ्टी तेणु समस्त पाखे जिला वकील संघ बारिपदा तरफ ऋणी आज्ञा आपण मान ऋण सुझी पारिबानी तापर सबुठ बड़ कथा हला आमर जो चेयरमैन अछंती बादल महांती बारिपदार म्युनिसिपालिटी तांको जितले काम रे नियोजित कराई छि जे कोनोसी काम रे जहा दरकार जिला जज जाकछन सी भी सहयोग करछन आउरी बड़ कथा हला आज्ञा एग्जीक्यूटिव पीडब्ल्यूडी रो असिस्टेंट इंजीनियर आउ से आज्ञा गुणची मुसार को मचर रहिछन हमर कामिला बाबू 8 दिन हला सुइना सब बेले काम करछन आज्ञा जेइटे हेले भी से जेति काम करछन तांको पाखरे जिला वकील संघ ऋणी तेणु समस्त को परिशेष अशेष अशेष धन्यवाद जिला वकील संघ बारिपदा पाई एवं आमर जनसाधारण को पाई आउ तापर आमर जो कोर्ट बिल्डिंग देछि समस्त को हित दृष्टि रखा है विचार विभाग दृष्टि वकील संघ मान जनरल पब्लिक मान दृष्टि एवं आहुरी मुख्य भूमिका रही आमर कहार इलेक्ट्रोनिक प्रिंटिंग मीडिया जो मैंने जिते आदित्य महापात्र सार आसिले वर्षारे से डॉक्टर विजय गरला आमर से प्रमेयर समस्त आसिक फोटो काढ़ा एवं ताकू नहीं पहुंचेबा मीडिया भी मुख्य भूमिका रही तेणु धन्यवाद देवा भूल ना कौन कोर्ट बिल्डिंग ओपनिंग नहला पर्यंत आपन कलम मुन चल था तेणु ए सब दृष्टि आज्ञा समय स्वल्प अच्छी आम मयूरभंज प्रसिद्ध छौ जो सलामी देले सेटारे भी आम आज्ञा ऋणी आमर आदिवासी नृत्य वेलकम कले पाखे ऋणी इलेक्ट्रिक विभाग बहुत विभाग अच्छी आज्ञा जब कई रही जाती मन दुख करेंगे विप्लव बारिक छोट दोषटी को क्षमा करेंगे आपण मान पाखे आज्ञा समस्त सब धन्यवाद साधुवाद दूसरी जिला वकील संघ बारिपदा आपण मैंने जिला वकील संघ रुहतु एवं आम मैंने आप सहित रही धन्यवाद वंदे उत्कल जननी
With the permission of the chair, I just forgot one thing. The role of the collector, Mr. Bharadwaj, it is mostly because of him. He stood by his awards and processed the file immediately. So, gentlemen, give him a big hand. Don't go by his size. He is a dynamic officer, so he will resolve all your disputes. And Mr. Lal and the SP, with their, I express my gratitude to you all, the state government, for your cooperation and.
Before we come to the closing of this ceremony, I would request their lordships, if they permit, one little presentation of show dance from the district, one of the members of the district bar. She'll be presenting a show dance with your permission, sir. Yes, sir. With the permission of the chair, I would like to close the meeting with your permission. The meeting is closed. Please wait for the